What's up guys, it's Trainer Cheto here back again with another video. And as you can probably guess by the title and the thumbnail, we have some new figures. But before we get to them, we're gonna open a locked booster and a rainbow booster. So let's see. EX, come on, EX. It's an EX! Oh god, Delphox. Okay, I didn't have Delphox before, but I will accept an EX. So Delphox against Cube Rare. Okay, Cube Rare was okay. You know, power up Gyarados. Can we get another EX in this video? And it's just a rare. So it's Dratini, Smoochum, Crocodile, Ingot UC, Cubesy. Okay, so the only good thing was Delphox, but I mean, it's still an EX. I'll take it. So let's get to the figures. So first off, we have Cobalion. Alright, so we have Cobalion. It's a steel fighting with 2 MP and has 2 attacks. Sword of Justice, which is 101, and Quick Attack, which is 60. It has 2 dodge, which is about a 4th, and Quick Attack is like a 4th as well. And Sword of Justice, it covers 40%. But what makes this Pokemon a lot better is Ironheart. This Pokemon and your Pokemon adjacent to this Pokemon are not knocked out by gold attacks from their battle opponents. So I think it can really counter Zapdos and also Greninja, you know, because Greninja can get those crazy spins. But moving on to Terrakion, he's probably the most buffed Pokemon in this new banner. He has Sword of Justice 101. I think it's always gonna be 40% for Sword of Justice, and he has Stone Edge 120, which is actually kind of an odd number. There isn't many except Reuniclus, and I think that's it. There isn't much, but you know, it can defeat Zapdos, Moltres, Pokemon that it was tied with, so that's pretty good. But what makes this Pokemon a lot better is Beatdown. All the blue attacks of battle opponents of this Pokemon become misses. So it can take good chunks off Pokemon like Sceptile, Mew, Greninja. Also of Moltres and Zapdos, well, the legendary birds. So there are a lot of Pokemon that do have blue attacks. So next one is Noivern. So it has 2 MP, and its attacks are Boom Burst, Dragon Pulse. It has a dodge of 8, Hurricane of 24, and a miss of 8. Alright, so Hurricane its effect is your opponent's flying type Pokemon on the field gain weight 3. So it's okay. It counters like Moltres, all the legendary birds, and maybe another Noivern. So it gives them the weight. You know, you can maybe use it with Flame Energy. If you didn't get all of them, you can maybe get the flying types. And Boom Burst is a 100 damage, which is okay. And opposing Pokemon adjacent to the battle opponent spins, and if it spins a gold attack, then it is knocked out. So it's kind of like Water Shuriken, but instead of a purple attack, it's a gold attack. And Dragon Pulse just does 50, which is okay. And its ability is Supersonic Speed. If this Pokemon has evolved, all the gold attacks of battle opponents of this Pokemon become white attacks. So right now we'll cover Noibat. But we're gonna cover Ninjask now, and we're gonna cover Nincada and Joltik. I think that's the other one. So Ninjask is a rare of 3 MP. Its attack is Double Edge. It basically knocks itself out along with the opponent, which kind of is like, it's a suicide Pokemon, which has 3 MP. It's good. And then it's Night Slash. If this Pokemon is not knocked out, you may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So it like switches it, but if it's not knocked out, there's only Pokemon like Greninja, Mew that, or Deoxys Speed, that it won't get knocked out. So it's okay. but its ability, Bullet Speed, is what makes it good. This Pokemon can move through Pokemon that have weight, so it can go along with Flame Energy and maybe Noivern. And if this Pokemon has evolved, this Pokemon on your bench gains plus 1 MP. So when it's on your bench, it's gonna have 4 MP, and it's gonna be like a Speed Deoxys, but if it has evolved. Alright, next one is Galvantula. So it's a 2 MP, which is okay. And it has a 60 Electro Ball. And its effect is, it's if the battle opponent is paralyzed, deal twice damage. And it has Electric Thread. The battle opponent becomes paralyzed, the battle opponent gains weight 3, which also works with Flame Energy and Ninjask. And Electric Whip, the opponent's Pokemon that have passed over this Pokemon by using Fly Away, Fly, or Soar become paralyzed. So it counters Pokemon that have Fly Away, like Reshiram, and Soar, like the legendary birds, and Fly, like other Pokemon. So that's good. And I mean, if your opponent's paralyzed, it does 120, which is actually pretty good, making 120 a lot more common, I guess. Next up, we have Heatmore. He doesn't have any abilities. He has 2 MP, and his attack is Melt and Eat. If the battle opponent's type is Steel, this Pokemon takes no damage and the opponent is knocked out. If the battle opponent is Durant, exclude that Durant from the duel. And that is because Durant and Heatmore are like enemies, wild enemies, or predator and prey, I guess. Like Seviper and Sangoose, they were enemies. And Series Shot, the battle opponent becomes burned. I mean, it's okay. You can maybe use it in Flame Energy decks, but I doubt you'll use it. There is a lot of better Pokemon. And Fire Blast does 60. Next up, we have Durant. So Durant is a 2 MP Pokemon with Guillotine, a 1-star. The battle opponent is knocked out. Iron Head does 50. Rock Slide does 30. All neighbor Pokemon spin. Those that miss are knocked out, which can be pretty good. But Team Fight, if there is an adjacent Durant, this Pokemon's white attacks become gold attacks. So that's pretty good. I mean, having 2 gold attacks is really good. You can never have too many gold attacks. So while this Pokemon is on the field, it can move over other Durant. So it doesn't specify if it's opponent's Durant as well or only yours, but it's probably both. And I think that'd be pretty crazy. But anyways, the other effect is that the 3 Pokemon limit does not apply to this Pokemon in your deck. So there could be like a full deck of Durant. So anyway, we are going to go see Nikata, Joltik, and Noibat. So I do have only 50 materials, so I guess I can't buy any figures. Alright, so here we have Noibat. Alright, there you go. So Noibat has 3 MP, which is good. Sonic Blast, when this Pokemon moves from the bench to the field, remove weight from all your Pokemon on the field. So it's kind of like a counter for Ninjask a little bit, I guess. And Flame Energy, maybe. So it has Whirlwind, the battle opponent is moved to the bench and gains weight. And Supersonic, the battle opponent becomes confused. And Air Cutter of 20. So to evolve it into Noivern, I don't know, I think Whirlwind beats will make it evolve, and also Supersonic, I'm not sure. Comment down below if you already know what it is, like if it already happened to you. Comment down below which one does make it evolve. And the other one is Joltik. So this one I think it's actually really good. It's gonna be a staple. So it has 3 MP, which is pretty good, but it only has 30 Leech Life, Electric Thread, like Galvantula, and 12 of Miss. So what makes this really good? Well, if you haven't looked at the ability, it is Power Draw. When this Pokemon is on the field, your other Pokemon deal +1 damage. I mean, it's a chain level right there, guys. So let's say there is a bunch of Virizion, Terrakion, Cobalion, whatever, and you have one, and you attack one, but you both hit Sword of Justice, which is 101. But if you had Joltik, it would be 102 against a 101, and you would beat him. So that would be really good. I think I'm definitely going to try it out if I do get him. The last one that we're going to see is Nincada. So its attack is 20, pretty bad, I guess. It has like a fourth of a miss and dig. You can move this Pokemon to an open spot next to an adjacent figure or adjacent figure's intersection to the first. So it says Trainee. Its ability is Trainee. This Pokemon gains weight 10 at the start of the duel. When this Pokemon faints in battle, you can evolve it without sending it to the PC. If you do, move one of your Pokemon in your PC to the bench. So it's kind of like a Magikarp. But this one does gain weight 10 at the start of the duel. And it kind of does like suck. But it's a Magikarp kind of ish. But if you do, you move one of the Pokemon in your PC to the bench. So it's kind of like decide if you want the Ninjask or if you just want to get another Pokemon. So I think Nincada could definitely be used along with Ninjask. But anyway, that was it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And if you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon Duel videos. See you guys next time.